practice my aim.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher.
Seconds before you attack.
I know we
Get
have one
ready.
healer, but doesn't matter.
Weapons are tools, and I'm the master.
And I will
craftsman.
also contemplate, like if we die because we have one healer, it's okay. I just want to practice my aim. Okay, focus.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He's so slow here.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Here they come now.
Always liked Tokyo, but it wasn't always this fiery. Battlefield ready. Smoke screen.
What was that? Is the silent AFK?
Incoming. Judge, jury, executioner.
No! I got it blocked. Got it.
Judge,
block me?
jury, executioner.
Yeah, he body blocked me.
Put to scrap. Back for another tour.
Help get that vehicle to its
Behold
destination.
the god of thunder!
If I hit there, he would have died. What is this string?
Not withstand a psychic blade.
I mean, it's quick play, so.
I am strangely vulnerable.
You ready for an epic road trip, Zero?
I still don't understand how I get
Our enemies are here. Judge, jury, executioner! Executioner! Night, Mo.
Yeah, the shark.
Taking it all!
Smoke screen.
Gonna heal.
Watch me soar!
Maximum pulse! Nice little box.
Die.
Out of sight.
That aim is so bad. But I'm
Your fate was
practicing.
I'm not done yet. Behold the god of thunder! New entry in the war journal.
On aim.
Get that vehicle moving again!
overconfidence.
Extended my deployment.
I think I have the most problem with close range.
Shine with me. Just a little bit of fighting.
So close.
My hilt? Wait, it was but a scratch.
Double KO!
Extended my
Here they
deployment.
come now. Not even a great Oni could stop this hero.
That's some impressive machinery you got, Fred.
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web.
Watch
Patched
me
up.
soar!
Your story ends. Step aside.
You're halfway there. Keep going!
Hey, but my accuracy is better, I think. But it doesn't feel like that
Bad choices
it's
have-
better than yesterday.
I'm not
I
done
hit
yet.
more yesterday. The number doesn't lie. Bro, I choke. Hey.
He's a sociopath. Now I'm getting mad.
Maybe he's new. I mean, I don't know. Could be new. He's trying to figure out how to play the game.
Only 60 seconds left. Get that vehicle moving again!
Need some rent.
Where's the Iron Man?
Frank's gone full turret mode.
Tight. We ain't giving up on you. Oh, wow. Fancy seeing you here.
But it's unfortunate that we have like a new player. And then this guy.
Back
the
for another
best
tour.
Angela of the
Get to Budapest now.
The final 10 seconds.
checking.
Still enough time
Wait.
to get totally
Judge, jury, executioner! Behold the god of
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Judge, jury, executioner! Behold the god of thunder!
Us gets
Maximum pulse!
The game is
They
almost
ain't seen nothing yet.
over. Like, why is
Judge, jury, executioner! Bogeys incoming.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Bro, he did 100. He really did nothing. This. Huh? Okay, wow. Yeah. I didn't expect that. Lagi. I could try to play Luna as well. But Luna is
You'll
like,
need a top-notch
Hela.
team to win this one.
She's
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher. Right is right, as wrong is wrong.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You look different than
slow.
Just older. You are she? Time is a trickster.
Just like your like your brother.
After his usual betrayals. After this, we must smite him.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, my aim gets worse when target's really close.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Sounds easy. Which means it's probably not, right?
You're about to find out.
Deadpool with this, eh?
Oh, Zaza, flip it off.
Heads up, hostiles.
Deadpool with this, eh?
Battlefield ready again. Nice little boost.
That got me good.
I'm good to go. Leave them to crush you. Never thought I'd have to take Cap down.
Ah! Okay, I'm doing it again. I'm tanking more than I'm doing damage. That is a bad sign
I'll meet my family, but
of
not
my
today.
declining of aim.
Here they come.
Assemble!
Mind the exploding plasma.
That got me good. I can use a hand.
Your powers are mine! I'm good to go.
You are nothing. Their sniper was not as clever as they thought. Double kill.
Make sure to shoot the
Extended my
clown.
deployment. Looky here! Let's get out of here.
We didn't get a single point.
Hostiles up front. Judge, jury, executioner!
Someone left. Why? Why keep leaving this game, bro?
You did that with a
They ain't seen nothing yet. Making the cut.
That is a bug, no? The thing on the ground.
That's
That is a
done.
bug.
I'm good to go.
Only 60 seconds left.
Who was that?
Funny. Death will do the same thing. When you two
The deck has to
That's the boost I needed.
Where's the deck?
I re-upped.
Okay.
I'm about to wade in!
Down to 30 seconds.
Time is not on our side, people. Another one for the good guys.
The final 10 seconds.
Still enough time to get told. Here's how you shoot!
Mind the exploding plasma. Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Battlefield ready again. Justice, pure and simple.
TP?
Looks like bullets.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Do you happen to have a map? I'm directionally challenged.
Just stick with your team and you'll be fine. Probably. You are nothing!
Extended my deployment.
No, I'm back at pit.
Keep moving! If we win this, it's our chance. Smoke screen! You're welcome! Go down! That flarkin' hurt!
The more the merrier.
It ain't cheap! Stay away from Earth! I'm good to go. One isn't coming.
Double kill!
You heard me coming, didn't you?
Onward to my
Follow the enemy!
Judge,
Yeah.
jury, executioner! Powers of mine! Night-night,
I appreciate you. You're up, little one. This is gonna hurt. You're halfway there. Keep going. Only 60 seconds left.
Bro.
Neutralize the Ankh.
Don't mind me! I'm just dying!
Get that vehicle moving again.
Down here and out!
Happy thoughts, happy thoughts.
Battlefield ready again.
Down to 30 seconds.
Smoke screen.
Mind the explosion.
Power Shark?
The moon haunts you.
Not sure.
Step on it. The king needs his cat statue.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
25%, not bad. I had 19 yesterday. 19% accuracy. It's getting better. Let's try some champ, but I think he's the best,
Pick your
most
hero
satisfying one. By
or
the way.
villain. I'm not
But I'm
judging.
gonna try Mantis.
Life energy is a powerful weapon against evil.
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher. Right is right, and wrong is wrong. I'm a blunt.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hulk doesn't like spiders, especially.
That is the new skin.
Try to smash this bug, big guy, and I promise you'll regret it.
Hulk wishes the tiny human inside of Hulk had this much attitude.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Sounds easy. Which means it's probably not, right?
You're about to find out.
There's somebody who's going to fight.
I'm hurt.
I can use a
I'm
hand.
good to go.
Or maybe a foot.
We lost his shield. A nice deep freeze.
Are these bots? Please don't be bots.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Double KO. The mission area is yours. That's 3.
Oh no, they are bots.
Time to celebrate.
Oh, why, bro?
Bad choices have
They're
bad
bots.
consequences.
I just lost a few rounds and they gave me a bot already.
It's okay. Admit it. You need me. I like this cold. What do I do for an encore?
Hostiles
Makes us be effective.
What moves different though? What moves a little bit more difficult?
Need some help. Hey, Parker. Go, girl.
Judge, jury, executioner! Never, never fall!
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Another hit for Luna Snow.
Take this.
Looks like bullets break
A
your
nice deep freeze.
now.
Double KO.
Makes us be effective.
That's 3.
Justice, pure and simple.
The area's almost yours. I like the cold.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Fantastic! Business.
Bro, I don't know. I would rather lose against human than win against bot.
Weapons are tools. And I'm the master craftsman.
They move like bots. So I think they are bots.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I know all of your songs. Always an honor to meet a fan. Oba-chan loved to play them on the oldie station for me. Wow. For a girl with ice powers, I suddenly feel pretty uncool.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
What the hell?
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Sounds easy. Which means it's probably not, right?
You're about to find out.
Yeah, they don't even destroy the wall.
Rated
That is
T,
what
huh?
control.
There they are.
Smoke screen. Got my own cover. Nice. New entry in the war journal.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Fire mode.
Then you better stop talking and start fighting.
Judge, jury, executioner!
A nice deep freeze.
Lights out the scum.
Double KO.
Another ball. Battlefield ready again.
A nice deep freeze.
Looks like we've got ourselves a target.
I'm hurt.
This officially makes us human.
We are undefeatable.
A nice deep freeze.
You captured more than half of the mission area.
Not
Keep
hitting
going.
anything.
I'm good to go.
Fantastic!
Hits the grand finale.
Bro. So bad.
A nice deep freeze.
The area is almost yours.
Behold the god of thunder!
Needs come help.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Fire mode.
Okay.
Another epic victory. Big win.
We'll do one more.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher.
I'm the Punisher. Let me try, Emma. all the
seconds
hits
before you attack. Get ready.
Oh, Loki, what mischief art thou up to this time?
You little not-doing green of me guy.
18 seconds, okay, that is a huge cooldown.
To what end? To what?
But it lasts for 10 seconds, no? Or how long?
The battle starts in 5, 4,
Does
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I was out there. Alone. Did I really need someone on?
Some uninvited guests. I was fine. Well, thank you. Mind crush.
I like the color.
Your god is suffering.
I lose my charge already.
Exquisite. I was fine. Well, thank you.
Look out behind you. You need me.
Some uninvited guests. Gone. And already forgotten.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Needs some help. Too bad, Emma. I would tolerate you. Anyone willing to help? Clearly.
I'm back. And now there's hellfire to pay.
I still need
Just
you.
who I was looking for. Strong together.
Suppose that helps. Mental domination!
It's the grand finale.
You did your part, I suppose.
Bring on the chaos.
Grand finale.
Needs some help.
I was fine. Thank you.
I am ready to put on a show.
You need me. No, there's so many.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Center stage.
Your mind is mine! I was fine. Thank you.
Someone is spamming healing mode. This is so annoying.
A nice deep freeze.
Disappear.
Mental domination!
Your god is suffering.
Anyone willing to help?
Oh yeah, maybe that's the good
Get that vehicle moving again.
All they did was make me angrier. A little help would be nice.
Tippy-toe spotted bad guys. There they are.
Out of sight.
Forge ahead to the depths of Utah.
I suppose that helps.
Bring on the chaos.
It's the grand finale.
Mental
He said no.
Fear vessel. I suck.
My friends are here!
You did that with an acorn? Impressive.
It's the grand finale!
I suppose that helps.
I am Phoenix!
I've had enough darkness for a lifetime. We have to stop Mo.
A little help would be nice.
I haven't also. I feel like
Get that vehicle moving again!
Emma Frost never surrenders.
Emma Frost.
Gather
It's
to
okay.
me.
Admit it. You need me. Now's too dangerous. The universe can't afford an encore.
I was fine. Thank you.
This attack never ulted by one.
Only 60 seconds left. Get that vehicle moving again!
I'm ready to put on a show.
Bro, what is this? Hella.
Heads up.
Feeling fantastic.
Much better.
Down to 30 seconds. Get that vehicle moving again!
There's no time left. Attack! I was fine.
Report.
Thank you.
You're quite.
Be your best self.
The final 10 seconds!
Let's deliver no lessons below the surface.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have it. Disappear!
Like that guy is doing the worst damage. It wouldn't surprise me if at the end I have more damage.
This can't is completely finished now. What quick is you? Behind us. Loki is down.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Flip. Yeah. Just because you were annoying. Bro kept spamming. He has more accuracy than me. Nah, bro.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Okay. Come on, this.
Life energy is a powerful weapon against evil. Life energy is a powerful weapon against evil. Life energy is a powerful weapon against evil. One may feel empathy for an enemy and still destroy them.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The source of my powers.
I think she should a little bit faster than.
It's what we call where I come from. You are both the water and the earth. That is rare indeed.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it up. Strong as an ox.
Look who's here.
This is natural anger.
Noah's strategist Vanguard. Dabbing a this tool any way
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
You charge a name with your disembodied cosmic voice.
Get back in action before I shut this whole thing down. I need assistance.
He blocked the sleep, no? Did he do this?
Better stop that vehicle.
Let's do that again sometime. Mantis has returned.
He left. He left instantly.
They made it
Gonna
halfway.
have to play X-Men and Thief if I want to win this one.
What is happening, bro?
Better stop that vehicle. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. Better stop that vehicle. Yeah, I know. Just stop scrolling and start moving, okay?
Ready's ready to rule it. Oh yeah, baby. Gambit never Kill that hook. Gambit never falls. Gambit never shovel up. Gambit coming back for more.
They've made it halfway! Stop them! Better stop that vehicle!
Enjoyed that a little. Now you do the same for me, Wee. Just the boost I need.
I appreciate you taking it all!
Gambit got your back.
Dang, Emma, you made that look good.
Stop it in their tracks!
Now you do the same for me, Wee. Never fall! Helping hand! Now you do the same for me, Wee.
You expected less?
Now you do the same for me, Wee.
You stopped them in their tracks.
I suppose that helps.
Never fall! Get up there.
They need to know Gambit, man. Gambit ult is so disgusting.
Ain't nobody stealing Gambit's chance to win.
Better stop that vehicle. There's still a chance to stop them.
I appreciate you.
Push forward and ignore the backline. And the backline gets fucked.
Ain't nobody stealing Gambit's chance to win.
Have Gambit ulti again.
Never fall!
I think there was a waste of ulti. He already won the fight.
Look behind you.
Gonna save my car.
Stop them in their tracks.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
Just in this world.
Deadpool's down. Thought I got you, Wyatt.
Against the world.
Hey, hitting real hard. Gambit got your back.
Only 60 seconds left.
Deadpool's down.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Gambit never fall!
I suppose that helps.
Now you do the same for me, Wee.
Better stop that vehicle.
Ain't nobody stealing Gambit's chance to win.
It's now or never. Stop them.
Hey, hitting real hard.
Oh my god, how does this... Like, nobody is focusing. Look at this! Hey! Everyone walked past the iron fist. That is crazy.
Roulette. Double up. Ooh, wait. That hit his spot. Gambit got your back.
Don't give them another inch. Or else. Only 60 seconds left.
Ui.
Gambit never fall!
Well, look who's up to no good. Please, one more.
气贯长虹。Got the good
final 10 seconds.
This fucking Iron Fist, man.
You'll have to keep fighting until you have fire.
Gambit got your back.
Okay.
Another epic victory.
Iron Fist, please. Yes. I'm playing the Pixel Jeff. It looks so weird.
Double KO. That's 3.
Hey? Okay, his belly is still full resolution. That doesn't make sense. But his back is... Hey? Look at this. What?
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Flushing power!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hands! Hands!
Matt?
Hands!
Boy, is it good to see a friendly face. Well, friendly-ish. You okay, pal?
It's been a long road from Hell's Kitchen, Peter, and it hasn't been an easy one.
The fact that you're still here fighting means your journey isn't over yet.
I truly hope.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Which means it's probably not, right?
You're about to find out.
You're welcome.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Running my own mission.
You better stop talking and start.
Okay.
Shields are more a Steve thing. One down.
Damn.
Capture the mission area.
Slow down! Battle Fury first! When I awake!
Feeling fantastic.
You'll be back, Wade. That's much better.
Pep in my step.
Gambit never falls! Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
Hitting real hard.
And they lost. They lost.
You get a weapon.
I ate 4 people, bro.
Solved. Count on me.
They've almost got it. Control seize.
Let the devil out! Devil's Rain!
Try to make good.
Pep in my step.
Ah, like bro, Spider-Man. You have one job: kill the Ultron. I don't know what he's doing.
You get a weapon. You get a weapon. You
Okay.
get a weapon.
Get a web.
Feeling exposed here.
Ay, ay, ay.
Before you attack, get ready.
That guy name
You know,
is
some
Gambit.
people think
Okay,
I'm
we
basically
fucked.
just Spider-Man with guns.
Which means you're absolutely nothing like me.
Oh, Spider-Man,
Sure
please
I am.
kill them.
Like you always say,
With
the
great
flying.
power comes great.
Something.
I rest my case.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Sounds easy. Which means it's probably not, right?
You're about to find out.
Galacta, please shut the fuck up.
Anyone looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
I've always wanted my own mission.
They captured the mission area.
They can have it. I've got enough mission areas already.
Uh-huh. Sure you do.
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
That's much better.
Oh, let's play a game!
Stabilizer. Now I see them.
Control seized.
Anyone willing to help?
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
Shield up.
Not myself.
Don't forget how tough Spidey is.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Come on, let me heal you. That's much better.
Thought I was a goner. Someone stretch my back.
Nobody is looking at the Ultron. Such an easy target.
Hit the spot.
Gambit never falls!
Control lost.
fantastic.
Here they come.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. They've almost got it!
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web.
That's much better.
They're winning, but you've still got a chance. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
This is real firepower!
Bro, your name is literally Gambit.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Oh god. Oh, Russian. Oh, for... Okay. Last match for Lord.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Well.
Before you attack. Get ready.
Go tank pull, please.
Oh, man.
Rita's glad to have another genius around to help him solve this, Tony.
Same. He takes my brilliant ideas and makes them ever so slightly better.
I'll be sure to tell him exactly what you said.
Please don't. There's no way I can do this without him.
He's not gonna swap. Okay. No, no.
The battle starts in 5,
That's the benefit
4,
of that.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Okay, we got a fourth TD.
Probably not, right?
What it is?
You're about to find out.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
You know what to do, spiders. Mind this.
Oh, yeah, baby, that's the good stuff. Spider
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture.
Nah, bro! Cannot. You are so shameless.
Then you better stop talking and start fighting. Tony's down. Oh, no. We captured the mission area. Double KO.
My head is very big when I come to Hawkeye, so I cannot play like that.
catch a feeling.
What are you aiming at?
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Hope I make the cut!
They've almost got it! It's party time! Double KO! It's party time! Double KO! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Control C!
She solo ulted me. Ain't no way,
Control lock!
bruh.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
She solo ulted me.
You get away, baby. You get away.
There's no way.
Get ready. Pick up the bad guy. I am ready to put on a show. Before you attack, get ready.
Yep. You guys are the coolest! I always thought so. Now let's kick some butt, shall we? You're pretty cool yourself. Being able to understand animals, I wish I could do that.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Which means it's probably not right.
You're about to find out.
Watch out, they're headed our way. Sniper, watch your head.
Sonic boom!
No worries. I got your back.
They captured the mission area.
They can have it. I've got enough mission areas already.
Uh-huh. Sure you do. It's party time!
Appreciate the boost.
Plasma, burst! Disappear!
We got a sniper.
Oh, okay.
Shields up!
Double KO! Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
That should take care of our little sniper issue.
Leave them to Khonshu!
Be on the lookout for spider swarms.
Control seized.
Hey! Someone's shooting at us!
Yes! One down!
Careful, or we're gonna get it from behind. Be sure those are bad guys.
Fall back and regroup.
Oh, let's play again!
Found some sort of spider nest. Alright, that feels better.
You get a web, and you get a web.
I am ready to put on a show!
I've got 99 problems, but here they come to kick us out.
System error. Those little spiders pack a punch. Be careful.
Looks like your web is empty, Johnny.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Spider time!
That's better.
Here they come.
Never miss! Leave them to Khonshu!
You're clear of the spider nest.
Love battlefield medicine.
The area's almost yours.
Someone's shooting at us! Not cool!
Plasma burst!
Disappear!
Control lost. They've almost got it.
I mean, I'm DPS Jeff here because we are all decided we are all DPS, so it's not necessary to heal.
They're winning, but you've still got a chance. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Control seized. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I miss the skin bow.
Get to 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The worst part about white costumes? The bloodstains. Am I right?
I wouldn't know. I don't fight to hurt people. I fight to heal them.
Well, when I'm done here, you'll have plenty of folks to heal. Trust me.
Something tells me I should start with you.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Sounds easy. Which means it's probably not, right?
You're about to find out.
What's out there? Throw away. You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web.
Man, but slightly more than
It's spider time! Yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
mine. Does that mean I can start redecorating it now?
Oh, will you shut it? The battle isn't over yet.
Thanks.
To the Lord I come to bonus.
Ah, that's I am ready to put on a show.
Plasma doom!
I like a good challenge.
Bruh! I think he wasn't even on me. It was not even in the center.
That really helps.
Co-op time!
Disappear!
Why did Jeff laugh like that?
Leave them to Khonshu! Vengeance is mine.
Double KO!
Almost didn't make it again.
Where's he? Where's the...
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Bad choices have.
You get a weapon! You get a weapon! You get a weapon!
The perfect They've almost got it!
Let's play a game!
It's fire time! We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Double KO!
Whenever Jeff killed the mine,
Keep
he
going.
always make the evil laugh. Like,
The area's almost yours!
Disappear! I am ready to put on a show.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Leave them to Khonshu!
My step?
We'll have to keep fighting until
I tried.
I like the cold. I really didn't.
You get a weapon! You get a weapon! You get a weapon!
Spectator attack.
Control C's!
Love that healing feeling.
Control lost! can't expect to win them all.
Hey, I got my lord. Okay. Customize. Nee. Hä? Hero. Yes. Finally. The next goal is going to be this. Ooh, look at this. He's moving. This is the second time, bro. Oh, because it's always new? Oh, please stop this. So annoying. How do I find a... Here? Ah. Streaming. Twitch. Schlüssel. Paste. Hmm. In the OBS stream setting, you have to select a service that does not support multi-track video. Okay, how do I do? Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna figure that out later. What's happening? looks so dumb. von der dir irgendwas sagen oder was sie. Speicherung. Ja. is small. Let me check if she's in the center. Kinda is. So let's check. But I have a feeling that this side is a little smaller. So, based on feeling, vibe, I'll push this a little bit. So much. least they have coconuts. Milk. Oh, it's not milk, but still. I want to try something. You know, some guy said if you cook rice with coconut milk, it's gonna taste better somehow. I can see the vision, to be honest. Stuff. Paste. I have coconut paste. Fat, but it's just fat, coconut fat. Mix this together with the rice. See if it tastes better. I'm literally cooking. It does smell better. It smells kind of cool. Too little water. Okay, the rice is cooked. But why? But why would anyone do anything? Because they can. Rawr. I don't like her head. It looks so simple. There should be more shape on it. Let's go.
This is Diego, and Diego is a genius. In early May of 2025, Diego changed the fake speedrun landscape forever, for he had a plan that was as creative and mischievous as it was foolproof. First, he would host a Donkey Kong Country 2 speedrunning tournament, where the winner would take all, a grand prize of $100. However, Diego wouldn't be putting the money up himself. Instead, he would set a donation goal for his viewers to crowdfund the prize. This wouldn't take long, and with the money raised, the tournament was officially scheduled for 1 week later. The tournament consisted of a handful of small YouTubers, mostly Let's Players. These were not Donkey Kong 2 speedrunners, and this was certainly not supposed to be a serious competition. But the tournament itself was all a ruse. And this is where Diego's plan becomes brilliant. For you see, Diego never actually intended to legitimately compete in the tournament. Instead, he secretly crafted a fake speedrun, and when the tournament began, instead of playing the game like everyone else, he just started a video of his fake speedrun and pretended to play. For the next hour, Diego pretended to play out of his mind. I have never seen such incredible fake speedrun acting ability. The acting is so amazing that even now I still need to remind myself that he is not actually playing when I watch this footage. Diego's fake speedrun was too fast for the other competitors to contend with, and he won the tournament with ease, taking home, or rather should I say, keeping home, the $100 his viewers had raised. The plan really should have gone off without a hitch. Diego had planned everything meticulously, accounting for every possible contingency. But right at the very final moment of the speedrun, Diego got complacent. After delivering the killing blow to the game's final boss, Diego threw down his controller and celebrated in excitement. And then his character jumped. Oh no. Diego had forgotten how the run ended and threw down his controller too early, well before his character had stopped moving. This was immediately spotted by viewers, and then all hell broke loose. Diego was adamant, however, that he did not cheat. Instead, the illusion you saw was merely the result of delay. He said the game feed on screen was lagging several seconds behind his webcam footage. Could this really be possible? Is this really the reason the character jumped so late after Diego put his controller down? No, it's not possible, and no, it wasn't. But Diego still kept the money. He banned everyone who accused him of cheating and continues to deny it to this very day. Today we will take a look at one of the craziest fake speedrun fails I have ever seen. I really hope you enjoy. Legends, I'm gonna be honest. A few months ago I was very down in the dumps, so I stopped working out, I stopped eating healthy, and as a result I started getting very weird. Off your order today.
His voice sounds like AI, but he's...
Diego has a fairly decently sized YouTube channel. This appears to be the remnants of a once thriving Let's Play career, though these days his channel seems to be relatively dormant, at least in terms of views. Diego still streams regularly, and in April he began playing through the Donkey Kong Country series. I wouldn't exactly call Diego a world-class speedrunner, but it seems like he is pretty decent at this game, and after numerous streams, in early May he announced he would be hosting a Donkey Kong Country 2 speedrunning competition with a $100 winner-take-all prize. Personally, I love the idea of running competitions for classic games, so I tip my hat to you, Diego, my good sir. The idea itself is pretty cool. Though when I ran my own Doom competition, I didn't enter it, because I felt as though it would have been really weird to host a tournament, offer a prize, and then win that prize myself. Of course, when it comes to Doom, I would have no chance of winning anyway, but still, competing in your own event seems a bit weird, unless of course you're putting up all of the money yourself. But okay, Diego wanted to compete, and the idea is a pretty good one. The money was raised quickly, and Diego made it clear that if he did win, he would be keeping the money. The tournament was scheduled for a week later, and come May 11th, everyone was ready.
4, 3, 2, 1, comenzamos. Comenzó.
During the race, Diego was incredible. His movement was majestic. He cruised through each level with grace and beat the entire game without dying a single time, which is legitimately impressive. You could tell that Diego was really in the zone. After 1 hour and 7 minutes of intense gameplay, Diego defeated Captain K. Rool and won the race. He was about 2 minutes ahead of second place, a YouTuber named Campos. And you can hear that even before Campos finished his run, people in his Discord group chat were saying there was a problem with the end of Diego's run. Apparently the monkey jumped while the controller was not in Diego's hand.
Acá la gente dice que el mono saltó solo. ¿Por qué saltó solo el mono? Están diciendo acá.
¿Qué mono?
Es que al parecer el mono saltó y Diego no tenía el mando. Cualquier cosa.
No.
And looking at Diego's run, this does seem pretty concerning. Clearly, the controller was not in Diego's hands, but Dixie was still moving and jumping. The chat immediately spotted it, and after he finished his run, Campos went and examined the end of Diego's run, and it was pretty clear there was a problem.
Toma eso, suelta el mando, se va para el lado y salta. Cualquier.
Ese es el tema, por eso está... A ver, revisemos tu finanza.
Oye, yo creo que podrían invalidarlo y darme la plata a mí, ¿no? ¿Por qué no? Sí. Yo no me parece mala idea. No me parece para nada una mala idea.
Campos said he should be the one that should be given the prize money and start.
Also, it's not fun. I think I cheat in Skyrim by giving myself a lot of money, and then it just wasn't it, bro. It didn't do anything. It wasn't fun. It's more fun to struggle and then find the money yourself.
Analyzing the run in greater detail, and oh boy, did this start a shitstorm. An argument ensued, with Diego claiming that this anomaly was caused by delay, and people were just jealous that he won. Though accusations of it being a pre-recorded video were already quickly emerging and spreading like wildfire. What started out as a fun, casual competition with a modest prize pool ended in chaos, with the indignant Diego lashing out at the other runners who didn't accept his win. Luckily, we do have enough evidence to confirm if this run is fake or not, so let's take a deeper look. By looking at the rest of Diego's run, it doesn't seem like there is a delay. The entire time, he reacted to things as they happened in real time.
Esa foca no te recuerda mucho el Kazaki.
No sé, se parecen un poco.
So it doesn't make sense that only at the end the delay was so obvious when it was never present before. After his run was finished and the anomaly was spotted, Diego repeatedly continued to claim that it was just a result of delay, and even showed his monitor on his webcam for approximately 1 second.
Debió ser al revés.
Ahí está, el juego. What the fuck?
It's clear that this was supposed to give the impression that Diego was happy to show his screen, though in practice, it was done far too quickly to be a sincere attempt at quelling any concerns. Most of the footage is too blurry and low-res to gather anything useful, but we do get one relatively clear frame that we can analyze. Now, I don't know what this is, I just know it doesn't look like an emulator. It appears at first glance to be some kind of video player, though I'm not personally familiar with it. What stood out to me, however, is not the potential video player itself, but rather what it was showing on screen. Because remember, Diego's excuse was that the game feed was delayed, so therefore if this was true, the game showing on his monitor in real time should be about 5 seconds ahead of the direct feed showing on his stream. However, we can clearly see that it matches up perfectly, confirming without a shadow of a doubt that there is no delay whatsoever. This is a pre-recorded video, and the community even figured out exactly what video player Diego was using. It's called Media Player Classic, and it's not just from the webcam freeze frame that we can tell that either. The day after the tournament, Diego accepted a call from the second place winner Campos, who presented him with his evidence. One piece of evidence being an anomaly right at the start of Diego's stream. At about 14 seconds into the VOD, as Diego's mouse passed by the bottom of the screen, a progress timer briefly appears. And upon checking Media Player Classic myself, I can see that the progress timer appears exactly the same. So this definitely is the same player. Unfortunately, Campos is not a speedrunner, so his arguments were only related to the media player and not the gameplay itself. And Diego remained steadfast in his refusal to admit he cheated. However, I knew that if this was a pre-recorded video, there was no way in hell that Diego actually sat down, played a full speedrun beforehand himself, and then just played the recording. I knew the very video itself had to have been cheated, and the most obvious way to cheat is always the trusty splice. Splicing speedruns is a tale as old as time, but personally, I am not a Donkey Kong Country 2 expert, so I reached out to former world record holder SBD Wolf and asked him to take a look at Diego's run, and he immediately spotted a splice. In fact, SBD Wolf spotted many splices. There was a splice between practically every single level. The easiest way to tell is by looking at the mouth animations on the map screen. You can see they open and close at a steady rate, and going between open and closed involves several animations. However, immediately before Diego enters levels, the mouths of the characters would often go from completely open to completely shut, or vice versa, in a single frame, which is physically impossible. This confirms the game footage is spliced. SBD Wolf also noticed that at certain points throughout the run, at the exact moment the splice occurred, the game resolution would also slightly change. This is extremely subtle, but this shows that the splice has combined footage from two different sessions which, when recorded, weren't precisely aligned with each other. For some reason, Diego was using screen capture to record instead of game capture in OBS, which allows for this kind of discrepancy to happen. What I don't understand is why Diego didn't just splice the runs when the screen went black. Historically, black screens are always chosen as the best place to insert a splice, because there is nothing on screen, so you can't spot any visual anomalies. It's honestly baffling that he chose to splice the run 1 second before the screen went black when everything was still clearly visible. It makes no sense. I mean, not only do black screens provide a reprieve from visual discrepancies, but the music even stops. The game is completely black and completely quiet. Why on earth wouldn't you splice here? There is literally no good reason for splicing where Diego did. It's truly astonishing. The man is clearly working on a level far too high for me to understand. Probably the funniest thing that SPD Wolf spotted occurs about a half an hour into the run. Just as Diego enters Target Terror, a stray mouse icon goes shooting across the screen. How did this even happen? I have no idea what Diego was attempting to do while recording this, but this mouse icon is clearly from the recording itself, as his hands are nowhere near his mouse. Upon closer inspection, this is a very, very terribly done fake speedrun. And it's really sad to see how vitriolic Diego has been to the community and the other runners of the competition after he was exposed. It's especially sad for Campos, the runner who came in second. Bless his soul, he deserves the $100 and he seems like such a gentle spirit. Please consider going to his YouTube channel and throwing him a super chat. I don't know how much money $100 is in Diego's country, but I can't imagine its value is all that high.
Oh yeah.
Still, the fact that he raised the money from his viewers and cheated to keep that money in a tournament involving other YouTubers and people from his community
so
makes
weird,
this
bro.
one of the most bizarre examples of cheating I've ever. Hello, you absolute legends. 4 years ago, all the way back in May of 2021, I released a video covering what is potentially the biggest and most widespread video game cheating scandal of all time. After a new method to detect cheated runs was discovered in Trackmania, multiple top players and many others were exposed for having cheated by using Cheat Engine to slow the game down and record times in slow motion. Literally, thousands of records were discovered to have been cheated, and the sheer magnitude and breadth of the amount of cheating is something I've never ever seen before nor since. The most shocking revelation was the inclusion of arguably the greatest Trackmania player of all time, a player known as Riolu. When it came to time attack, Riolu was the GOAT, and he dominated almost every single Trackmania game that exists. However, it was discovered that Riolu had cheated thousands of his runs, going all the way back to at least 2011. That is a full decade-long history of cheating, and he will go down in history as one of the most prolific cheaters of all time. Riolu wasn't the only cheater though. In fact, 5 out of the top 10 players in the world were exposed, so you can see how this would have had a massive impact on the community. But Riolu was unique, as the other top players who were caught more or less immediately admitted to cheating once everything came to light. But not Riolu. After the findings of a months-long investigation were made public, Riolu completely disappeared. And when I say disappeared, I really mean it. His last tweet was in May of 2021. His last Twitch stream was the day before everything came to light. His last YouTube upload was also in May of 2021. He made no admissions, made no public statements, messaged none of the moderators or any other community heads. He simply vanished. And this always fascinated me. I've covered a lot of cheaters over the years, and I've heard a lot more stories than those that I've even talked about myself. And I've never ever seen anything quite like this. It was truly bizarre. I didn't understand how someone who had devoted the last 10 years of their life to a game and to a community could just leave so suddenly without saying a single word. And it has bugged me for the past 4 years. However, as it turns out, the reason why Riolu was able to stay so silent for so long is because he never actually left. After one of the most interesting investigations I've ever seen, it was uncovered that not only was Riolu still playing, but he had worked his way all the way back to the top of the ranks, playing under an anonymous account. And he wasn't just playing under one account either, he was playing under many. Riolu had been secretly playing under the guise of several anonymous accounts ever since he was banned in 2021. But unfortunately for him, his ruse was now up. And after all of his alt accounts were uncovered, he was banned once again. For a second time, years of records were destroyed, and the saddest part is that it appears as though all of Riolu's records after May 2021 were all legitimate. In today's video, we are going to take a look at one of the craziest stories I've ever heard, and to learn what Riolu has really been up to the past few years. And we will also revisit some classic cheaters of the past to compare their actions with Riolu's, and compare how the community now sees them with how the Trackmania community now sees Riolu. Because the unfortunate reality is that if Riolu had simply admitted to everything and apologized back in 2021, there is a very good chance he would already be welcomed back into the community and all of his legitimate records would still be ranked. Now legends, I am very excited to announce that I have just launched a brand new Doom speedrunning competition. I'm challenging you to beat the first level of the old. It really doesn't matter competition. I'm really curious competition, and I personally aim or make future competitions. And if this competition going to community, if you want to know the exact methodology of the investigation, I strongly recommend you go and watch a video by Virtual. It's an amazing video, and it goes in depth as to how all of this was uncovered in great detail. As I mentioned before, on the surface, it appeared as though Riolu vanished after being exposed in May of 2021. But here is what really happened. Immediately after getting banned on his main account, Riolu started playing on another account called 92Bob. And when I say immediately, I really mean it. Riolu was banned in May, and then 92Bob started achieving records in June, less than a month later. 92Bob caught the attention of other players from day one. this was a completely unknown player who seemingly came out of nowhere and was already achieving world records. Naturally, this caused suspicions amongst other top players, and the account was even reported to the game's developer, Nadeo. In July 2021, in response to the cheating scandal, Nadeo deleted hundreds of cheated records from Riolu and others, and they even removed some times from 92Bob that he had already achieved by July, though it wasn't because they had solid evidence his times were cheated. Instead, 92Bob's times were only removed because the account in general was very suspicious. These removed times would ultimately end up being reinstated by Nadeo due to the lack of evidence of foul play, and 92Bob would continue to grind for the next year, eventually reaching the world #1 position in Trackmania United Forever. By December 2022, 92Bob was way out in front, and for the entire time that he was playing, he didn't interact with the community a single time, and no one had any idea who 92Bob might be. At this point, I suppose Riolu may have become lonely, because at the end of 2022, he stopped playing under the 92Bob account, and at the start of 2023, he adopted a new identity as a player named Eddie A. In contrast to 92Bob, who separated himself from the other players, Eddie was quick to involve himself within the community. He created a YouTube channel and would upload videos of his runs. He joined community Discord servers and even befriended other top players. Riolu seemed to have learned from his mistakes from the 92Bob account, which achieved good times far too quickly, thus raising too many eyebrows. With this new account, Eddie would start off much slower. Instead of posting world records, he would upload times that were just inside the top 10. However, Eddie did quickly improve, and was soon achieving world records just like 92Bob. Eddie would focus on the game Trackmania 2 Lagoon, where he would crush the competition, again becoming the #1 ranked player in the entire world by far. Eddie even had a very interesting backstory. According to Eddie, he lived in Kazakhstan with his wife and child. And this is where I started to realize that this situation is much stranger than anything else I've ever seen. I can understand why Riolu created 92Bob after his main account was banned. Obviously, Riolu loved the game and still wanted to play, and this was the only way that he could do it. But his actions under the Eddie account are bizarre. Riolu is German and lives in Germany, but as his alter ego Eddie, he lived a life as a family man in Kazakhstan and spoke about how the movie Borat affected the world's perception of his country. On Eddie's YouTube channel, he would upload videos of runs that beat the times that Riolu had previously achieved by cheating. So it's interesting that while Riolu never admitted to cheating himself, through his alt account Eddie, he did actually accuse himself of cheating. And then he even attempted to farm praise from the community through Eddie's YouTube channel by beating his own cheated world records. Eddie would continue to play Trackmania and be an active member of the community from early 2023 all the way until November of 2024, at which time one of the moderators of the Trackmania Exchange leaderboards called Arcus uncovered some very peculiar things about Eddie's account. On the Trackmania Exchange leaderboards, which is a community-run website, players submit replays, and those replay files contain information about the in-game login that was used. Eddie's Trackmania Exchange account had replays from two different in-game logins. One was Eddie A, which makes sense, and the other was from a login called Ponzor22. This could indicate that it was more than one person uploading replays to this account. When the moderator Arcus searched for any other exchange accounts that had replays submitted by the Ponzor22 in-game login, he found an old account that hadn't been active since 2010. This account also had replays from two in-game logins. One was from Ponzor22, and the other was Accelerator01, which just so happens to be the main account login for Riolu. Arcus then confronted Eddie, asking him why he was using multiple accounts, and asking why some of his replays have German flags when Eddie was from Kazakhstan. Eddie claimed that this was because he was sharing the account with friends. Arcus also requested that Eddie record a voice memo, I suppose to check if it was in fact Riolu, who in theory should be easy to detect given his thick German accent. Eddie was very unhappy with this, but he did say that he would provide one. However, after this conversation, Eddie completely disappeared and that voice recording was never sent. And as if by a miracle, around the
eye
same
looks
time that
weird,
Eddie
bro.
disappeared, 92 Bob
Let me
returned.
check the eye again.
While no one had any concrete evidence that 92
like
Bob
the
was
eye
Riolu,
here.
many people had suspected it for a long
Sin,
time.
okay.
In early 2024, Virtual uploaded a video specifically addressing the mysterious identity of 92 Bob, and made the case that it was likely Riolu. However, it wasn't until the
This looks so
discovery
weird.
by Arcus in late 2024 that the puzzle pieces really
Say,
started to
this is the
fall
eye.
into place. And after an investigation that spanned
then-
multiple months, it was proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that both 92 Bob and Eddie A were alt accounts of Riolu. Again, I recommend you watch Virtual's video if you want the specific details of the full investigation, because it was extremely involved and there was a ton of things they
the eye too
found.
big or too
For example, it turned out that Riolu had been achieving records on multiple other accounts, and it also turned out that Riolu had been posting disturbing YouTube comments under the videos of other players using various YouTube accounts. And what is probably most disturbing is that Eddie A, or rather his full name of Eddie Rising, as per his YouTube channel, is a real person who was a childhood friend of Riolu. And for the past couple of years, Riolu had essentially stolen his identity. After Virtual's video was released, Nadeo scrubbed 92 Bob from the rankings, deleting every single one of his records. Plus, they also removed 14 other accounts, with most of them, or even all of them possibly, being used by Riolu. And here is what is sad. There is zero evidence to suggest that any of the records that Riolu set under either 92 Bob or Eddie are cheated. As far as anyone can tell, they were all legitimately achieved. Riolu must have spent thousands of hours playing the game after he was banned in 2021. He must have spent thousands of hours achieving real scores, only to get banned for a second time. Riolu is the perfect example of what not to do when you get caught cheating. The reality is that if Riolu had just admitted to what he did back in 2021, he would have been allowed to compete freely years ago. The 2021 cheating scandal involved so many players that, to be quite frank, their punishment ended up being very lenient. Every single player who confessed only received a 1-year ban, and in the grand scheme of things, a 1-year ban is not a very long time. The best example is the player Nico, who in 2021 had 61 records removed for cheating. He confessed immediately after the investigation and received a 1-year ban. And now, today, he is ranked second in the world in the Trackmania United Forever rankings. Even the player who had the most records removed in United Forever, the player known as Techno, who had 279 records removed in that one game alone, only received a 1-year ban because he also immediately confessed. The Trackmania community was extremely forgiving, and not only were the bans relatively brief, but the community itself mostly welcomed back the players who were genuinely sorry for their actions. Riolu did the absolute worst thing he could have possibly done. If he confessed and apologized, he would have received a 1-year ban and then would have been able to compete for the past 3 years. He could have continued to stream, and people would have watched. He's arguably the greatest player ever. People want to see him play. Of course, there is a percentage of the public who have a zero-tolerance stance on cheating and will never forgive a player if they do cheat even a single time, but I think this is just the minority. Most people will eventually accept a genuine apology, and will re-accept a player, but only if they take responsibility quickly. Riolu clearly has no remorse whatsoever, and he clearly lacks the ability to behave in a way that will lead to a positive outcome, and I really struggle to understand why. I know it must feel very difficult when it happens, but if you do cheat and do get caught, confessing and apologizing immediately is always the best decision. To do anything else is nonsensical. Back in 2022, I covered the Guitar Hero player Shmooey, who was probably the biggest cheater of all time for that game. After being exposed, he eventually made a sincere apology and tried to make amends. And now today, 3 years later, he has been largely welcomed back into the community and is still a world-class player. And in my opinion, this is the best outcome, because he does seem to be remorseful and reformed. Last year I covered the Osu player Clouterful, who rose to the top 3 in the world by cheating. This was one of the biggest Osu cheating scandals ever, and Clouterful was banned for a grand total of 6 months. And currently, he is almost back into the top 10. Regardless of whether or not you think a 6-month ban was too short, the reality is that because he admitted to what he did and seems to be making a genuine attempt to make amends, he is now allowed to compete. Even if a competitive leaderboard permanently bans you for cheating, if you are a good player and you're upfront about what you did, there will always be a section of the community that will appreciate watching you play. In 2023, I covered the Geometry Dash player Space UK, and this cheating scandal was intense. The lengths that Space UK went to in order to fool the community was incredible, and while he is currently permanently excluded from the official ranks, he still uploads his gameplay to YouTube and has thousands of people that enjoy watching his videos. And honestly, these aren't even good examples of what you should do, because all three of these cheaters initially denied cheating, as many cheaters do, and they only confessed when their situation became so obviously hopeless that they had no choice. However, I think cheaters initially denied cheating because they don't understand that coming clean really is the best and only option. Yes, things will be tough for a while, especially because cheaters are gamers like the rest of us and want to play and compete, but you shouldn't let your past mistakes cause you to make future ones. And if you have cheated, even if you haven't been caught yet, the best time to come forward is always as soon as possible. With that being said, it's possible that Riolu has now extinguished any possible grace he may have saved from the community. Almost no one will forgive his actions at this point, and he's probably never going to be a part of the Trackmania community ever again. But still, that shouldn't stop him from confessing and apologizing. Not because he may want to eventually be welcomed back, but rather because it's the morally correct thing to do. I suspect, however, that given his actions over the past few years, this is likely wishful thinking. Riolu is probably so deep in the hole that he's dug for himself that he feels as though it's impossible to escape, no matter what he ever does, which is one of the biggest shames I've ever seen in competitive gaming. We all want to see talented people do amazing things, and when someone with such amazing skill throws it all away, everyone loses. Once again, I really hope you all take part in my Doom speedrunning competition, if not just for the prizes, then at least for the fun. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, you legends. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video.
Her head is still kind of boring. Let me, because okay, for example, let's take this. Take this. Yeah. Copy. And then we're gonna make this whole thing black. So when you do this, then do this, turn this off. Look, it looked like, I don't know, it looked okay, but I wanted more clear. Right now it look very like just a ball. I want something like this, you know. Maybe I should give her her horn again. Look at this. This looks way cooler, you know? Let's do that. Let's do some crazy. Where is it? Okay, the penguin is enough internet sloth. She look kinda weird, you know. She look like she has a helmet on. Maybe because it's all black. So I need to do some white. Too white. Because she looked like she has a helmet on. What have I done? This looked kind of funny though. like this face. For whatever reason, it looked weird to me. I need a fresh eye if they're gonna stop working on this. Then we're gonna come back later. Why did I just delete the whole face? Maybe this is better. See better. What's wrong? Let the nose. Yeah, something was wrong with the eye. I need to fix that. The body is for me right now okay-ish. I think. Although this area is weird. Let me use my scuff anatomy knowledge to check this. So this is supposed to be like this. I would like to have it more extreme, like shoulder to shoulder. Whatever. Then oh, I am so yeah, it's supposed to be more extreme like this. Maybe. And then this should be like this. Which mean, oh, I turned the head the wrong way. It should be like this. Yeah, I think I turned it the wrong way. Oops. The hand look kind of weird. What if I bend it a little bit like this? No. What if I do this? That is too straight, but I kinda like the belly. Streaming shenanigans. Okay. Let's come back to this later. Why? If someone is watching this stream, thank you, bro. To myself as well. I don't know if my skill is good enough so that people who watch my stream will learn anything. But yeah, if they can't take anything out of this, then I'm glad. But I'm glad that we'll take anything out of this. At least trying to learn something instead of relying on AI. Please don't do AI. That is so cringe. Just learn. I would rather have people make fun of my art than them relying on AI. Make fun of my art as much as possible. And then prove yourself to be better by doing it better. Not if you say that my art is bad and you use AI, that is invalid. If you draw yourself, challenge accepted. Can always get better. Why you should? Why should you be better? Become better? Well, because you can. If the penguin decide to walk 8,000, 70,000, or 5,000 kilometers. You know, I think the penguin doesn't even know that it's that far. He just saw something really cool, and then he just wanted to walk towards it without any thought, without any planning, without anything. He just, wow, that is cool, man. I'm gonna walk towards there. Go, do the same. Say, oh wow, this guy art is so trash. I can do better. Do it. You know? It is also a type of motivation. I mean, I think I kind of had the same motivation where I saw someone art and said, no, I didn't say the guy is trash, but it was more like, oh wow, I want to buy it, but I had no money. So I said, can I do it myself? But this was the time where there's no AI would not exist. I don't know how I would have approached this. Would I have relied on AI if I said, yo, I cannot draw? I don't know. I hope not. So, but yeah, back then, I don't know if I should. Yeah, if it was raw straw. I saw his art and said, wow, that is so insane that you can do that. That is humanly possible that you can do that. Yeah, you know, that is my approach. Even now, instead of saying, oh wow, it's so good, I would never be able to do it. It's more like, wow, that is the limit. Or not, that's the limit of human. Okay, wow, then if that is the limit, then I should reach it and see how far I can go. Until I reach that limit, maybe there will be something even better. Maybe 3D or animation. You know, there's always something you can learn. I saw a video of a guy who said, who agree with like the children argument, like if AI exists, why should I learn how to read? Why should I learn? Why should I even go to school? You know, if AI exists. I think the point of school, for me at least, is not teaching you knowledge. And I mean, if that is the point, then you can just learn everything, and then yeah, then if that's the point, then you can just use ChatGPT or AI and then ask them, yo, what is this and what is that? But that is not the point though. The point of school is teach you how to think. and AI go against that concept. AI make you, may I think for you. So, school, a lot of people say the school system is failed because I think most of teacher don't realize that the they are there to teach student how to think and not how to copy stuff. Yo, you should copy this. You should remember this. You should remember that. No, you should teach them how to think. You should teach them how to teach themselves how to learn more efficiently by them develop different method and not relying on ChatGPT or whatever, but you actually using the brain to think of a solution. And the thing is, the point is not even if the solution is wrong, even if the result is wrong, but if they think of a solution, then a way how to solve it, that is a goal achieved. So that's why I really don't like the grading system. Because if a student is creative enough to think of a way how to solve a thing, and at the end of the day he failed to solve it, but he was thinking of a kind of creative way, that I think that is acceptable. Because okay, I love math not because I'm good at it, it's because it gives me math gives me the reason to be creative. Because I was so bad at math, I couldn't because I hate learning in general, because the way how teacher presented it, it's just so boring to me. But I still love math. So when let's say 1 plus 1 is 2, right? I don't really think like that. I was just like, oh, what is 1 plus 1? Okay, I don't know how to do that, so I would just, instead of say 1 plus 1, I would say, what is 2 minus 1? Or 3 minus 2 and then minus 1 again. What is that? Something like that. I would find a way, develop a method which take way longer than the actual method, but it's kind of, it solves the problem. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And I think that is the point of me thinking of a way how to solve it, actively using my brain. And now, when you're at school, you just, you need to learn this, you need to learn that, and then you need to memorize this, you need to memorize that. If that is the whole point of school, there's like, you can just use ChatGPT and ask. For there was a teacher who really didn't give a fuck about grade. When we do exam or test, she will look at the result, the overall result, and if the overall result is very bad, in her mind, we still don't understand what she was teaching. So she said, "Yo guys, yo guys, this is not good." And then she taught us again, and then again, and then she gave us a second chance, a third chance to write a test until we get a good grade. And for her, it is not about the grade, even though she gave it a start. She just want us to understand the stuff that she was teaching, and I respect that. And because of her, it was physics. And because of her, I learned a lot about physics. I like physics, so we could choose between physics, biology. Between that. And biology is very easy because you just have to learn, you just have to remember stuff. And it was easy for grade, but I didn't want to learn, I didn't want to do that. But in physics, you can just think, you can just think. So I choose that. But the thing is, you still have to learn something in physics. But most of the time, it's numbers, and you have to think of a way how to solve these numbers. to get the end solution. And that was so fascinating that I was actually using my brain and trying to find a way to solve these numbers. Like I could feel that my brain is doing something. It's running through calculation. It was so fun to do. Problem solving. So ChatGPT is like cheating. I mean, what do you mean? It's like it is cheating. Just, like AI prompting images. There's no satisfaction of after the end goal. You just reach the end goal without any effort. So there's no satisfaction. I really don't understand. I mean, most of people do that. They don't care about the satisfaction or the goal, right? They just care about, oh, yeah, I'm gonna do AI shit, and then I gonna make money, and then I'm gonna scam people. That's, I kind of understand, because you earning money through AI. I still against it, but yeah, you know, you earn money through AI. But the people who doesn't earn money through AI, they genuinely think who make AI and image a thing. Yo guys, look at this, so cool! I did this. They didn't earn anything of it, and they are proud of what they're doing. Like, what are you doing, man? What is the goal of this? What what are you trying to achieve? Yeah, I really don't understand it. I really don't understand how people could how people use AI. Should I make him smaller? Yeah, how people use AI and then be proud of it. Or ChatGPT and then... So, okay, let's say you use ChatGPT to write stuff in school to finish the exam. Have you even learned anything? You know? And then after that, you get a job, and then they ask, yo, can you do this? You just don't. You just can't do it because you don't have the ability to think without ChatGPT. That is scuff, bro. I use them as a tool is fine, but completely relying on them is just not it, bro. And I mean, we're using other tools, for example, the AI image. I don't know how, I don't use AI, but like some people say that they use AI for brainstorming, how to see the idea. That is also for me questionable, because for me it's more fun to just struggling. So maybe we don't have a different mindset, but yeah, I don't know. I think AI is good when it's come to helping people who are in need. For example, someone cannot walk and AI somehow make them walk again. That is cool. Or blind people, or mute people, or something like that. But the thing is, the big company, the goal is not about helping human advance anymore. It's just about making money. Because AI images are not helping human to advance. It just help them to get more money. So the brain rot, bro. I'm glad that I'm too old for that. But I have two older brother who watch brain rot. AI brain rot. AI brain rot. And one thing that I hate is that when I try to, I have a little brother. When I try to correct him, my mom or my dad said, "Oh, he's just a kid. I mean, the kids do kids thing. Yeah, because he's a kid, you need to correct them to show them what is right or wrong. Well, like if you just use everything they do because they're just a kid, then they would just get whatever they want and never learn boundaries, and then they're gonna be a spoiled child, and then when they don't get anything, they cry, and then you ask yourself, why are you crying? Yeah, because you never teach them boundaries. So I gave up, and now they just watching brain rot. Bro, it's just sad. But by the way, I have seen kids who are like 4 or 5, and then they were able, like geniuses, right? They were able to play piano or draw insanely well, or be good at math, or be able to read like really good. So those time is where the child absorb a lot of information, and so yeah, you should let the child have their childhood, but you should also provide them with something. You cannot just give your child an iPad and say it's parenting. You need to give the child something to work with, man. Inspire them somehow. If I ever have a child, I would try to like draw in front of them, and then they're gonna like, oh wow, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm drawing. It's cool, no? Like, yeah, yeah. The key word is inspire. You don't want to force them to be anything. You want to inspire them. If you're drawing and the kid said, kid's not interested in, then it's whatever. I don't want to be like the typical Asian parent who forced the child to do something. No, I want to inspire them. I want to throw their phone away and then just inspire them with my skill. And then thank you. I don't have a second monitor, so I cannot read chat. Yeah, but oh, my rice is done. Let's check the rice. I hope it's gonna smell like coconut. Oh god. Ugh. Why is this like this? Hey? Why is it so weird? It's consistency. Because of the fat? Smell different. It tastes weird. Oh god. I think I ruined the rice. Ugh. Notes. Coconut fat is not the same as coconut milk. Ah. This is not good. Yeah. Because, I don't know why, but because of the fat, the rice couldn't cook through. And now it's just hard. Did the fat help the rice to absorb the water or what? I don't know. It's not good, bro. I fucked up. So much rice wasted. I gotta still eat it. This is a bit hard, yeah, but what? Munching, munching. Okay, I want to shoot stuff again. I'll take a break from this. I'm gonna draw later, but I gotta end my stream soon because I have a friend coming soon. Three hours, not bad.